The pages of world history are stained with the tragic stories of countless wars. But at the dawn of the 20th century, a war emerged so vast, so brutal, that it rewrote the meaning of destruction on Earth. Never before had human imagination witnessed such slaughter, such cruelty, such merciless bloodshed. The world watched in disbelief as humans destroyed humans on an unimaginable scale. It was the moment when mankind crossed the limits of savagery, and touched the depths of evil. Behind the masks of civilization, the ugly faces of capitalist powers were revealed. Brutality and inhumanity took human form, and helpless humanity was massacred without mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is often said that the death of one man can never change the world. But history records a moment when a single event changed the direction of the entire world. A single shot was fired, and the world held its breath. One man's death shook empires to their foundations. Fear spread through the air. Gunpowder covered the land. The sky turned red. And humanity ceased to be human. That was the day when the intoxication of power burned the soul of mankind.
Alright men, over the top!
This is the story of the First World War. For centuries, humanity has been chasing power. Kings, generals, and politicians all sacrificed land, resources, and human lives for dominance. By the late 19th and early 20th century, Europe had become the center of global power. Britain, France, Russia, Germany, and Austria-Hungary were locked in a relentless race for supremacy. At that time, the British Empire stood as the greatest empire in the world. The empire on which the sun never sets. Its shadow stretched across Asia, Africa, and the Americas. France expanded aggressively in Africa. Germany, rising as a new industrial power, refused to see itself as inferior to Britain or France. Russia pushed its influence eastward, while the Ottoman Empire stood at the edge of collapse. The Industrial Revolution transformed the world. Factories roared. Steam engines powered nations. Railways, warships, heavy artillery, and machine guns reshaped warfare. Wars were no longer fought with swords. They were fought with machines. Every nation stockpiled weapons, racing to outmatch its rivals in destruction. Africa and Asia became the targets of European greed. Their resources fueled imperial ambitions. Britain, France, and Germany clashed repeatedly to seize control of distant lands. This colonial rivalry planted seeds of jealousy, fear, and hatred within Europe itself. Sensing the coming storm, Europe divided into two powerful camps. On one side stood the Triple Alliance: Germany,